Hi, this is PlaymoBello and this is the Fairy Forest Fairy Waterfall from 1997. This is Playmobil Set 3896. Warrior here that carries a unicorn shield. Maybe we can say he's the protector of the unicorn fairy, fairy of the woods, and one of the horses in the woods is that one, and he's the protector of it. Animals all over the place. If you look at this fountain here, there are squirrels on top of the trees, bunnies, a duck here, a duck there, a bunch of little duckies, a frog, and lily pads on the water. Then we have some deers, a little baby deer, girl here that looks like some sort of lady of the woods, maybe an elvish lady or maybe a fairy, who knows, it's up to you. There's some tall trees, they're so tall it won't even get fully on the camera here, and a small little tree. Then some normal looking trees on top of the fountain, a rock here. If you turn around, this is how it looks on the back of the set. Have all of these rocky formations where you can stand your character. See now the Lady of the Woods, the fairy, is just on top of that rock right there. You have this other area here. This is a very, very awesome looking set. It's just amazing that you can get one of these for like 60, 70, $80 or give it or take. Look at this. Ayuma fits in this set. That's one of the Ayuma characters, and it's just there hanging out by a tree. It's not that colorful or anything, and it can mingle with older sets, and it can look really cool if you do that. You can have her ride the unicorn. Look at that. As you can see, the unicorn is rideable, just not by this girl here because she has a long dress. Alright, maybe she gets kudos for trying. Maybe she'll get some Playmobil coins here. All the animals, all the creatures, including the man, are bowing before the fairy, or the wooden elf, or the forest elf, whatever she is. Some of the things you can do, you can hold on to the top of the tree. The tree has these little holders in between all the tree branches that any Playmobil character can just hold on to by using their hands. And it just kind of looks like he's just climbing the tree, trying to pick around or survive some sort of attack. There's always a good feeling to climb at the top of the tree and just sit up there and raise your sword and say you're the king of the world. There's a little tip on top of the tree. That is how you can hold your legs and just stay up there. You can also lay one of your characters on the tree leaves and it just looks like you're just chilling there and sleeping. If you look at the bottom of the squirrel, there's a little hole in there. That hole can be placed into these protrusions on the tree branches, so they stick in there. See, you just put there and it connects. It's not going anywhere. You see that? It's pretty good. The bunnies don't have that, and they don't have any movement, but the ducks do have movement. Their legs. So it can look like they're eating, they're standing. The tiny little ducks can't do that. They are just hollow at the bottom. Mushrooms, they just come off, the top comes off, and they just become that white part of the mushroom, and this is how you remove the mushroom. It's just a big piece. You cannot have them individually removed. It's just a big, whoops, it's just a big bottom. Look at that. The unicorn, he seems to have a golden hair with a golden tail, pretty much like blonde goldish, and the only thing that moves is the head up and down. He does have a different eye. Look at that. The horn is soft, so it won't break. Here are our two main characters, the fairy, the wooden fairy, or you can say wooden elf. She has a wand. Look at that wand, looks cool. She has wrist cuffs and all kinds of accessories. And here's the knight. He has all of his golden armor. There's the horse. The horse is pretty much average. He has the saddle, the rigging. There's a comparison of both trees. One is pretty much halfway and the other one is very, very long. These are my favorite Playmobil trees because they look awesome. Every foliage is individually placed inside the tree. And this is the rocky island piece. It has blue water. The water has a bunch of waves. Look at that. Pretty cool. Very realistic and beautiful. The waterfall has a rock here at the top you can rotate. Two trees. Look how they look like. The tree that connects at the base here. And then this tree is a whole piece that has several foliages. If you were wondering, it is hollow. Look at the bottom here, pretty much a hollow rocky area. Here are all the accessories. We have a cape, a sword, a helmet, and a shield for the warrior. A wand, a scarf, 2 wrist cuffs, and a crown for the fairy. 2 lily pads, 2 deers, one smaller, 2 squirrels, one is sitting, one is running, a unicorn, a horse, 3 little ducks, 1 mama duck, 1 daddy duck. Don't forget the 2 trees, the plant with the mushrooms, and of course the fountain with the trees. And that's the set.